This evening I'd like to welcome Lindy Howe, who's our guest speaker. Lindy is a Paralympian gold medalist. She's also a world champion triathlete. So welcome Lindy and her wonderful dog Harper.
Thank you very much. Have you ever lost something in your life? Something that you don't think you can live without? I got a condition called retinitis pigmentosa. It is a degenerative eye condition that affects about 1 in 3,000 people in Australia and about 1 in 80 that carries the genes. You know, we all have. But the fact that we are all here today, it proves that life can still go on despite our losses. It took quite a while before the doctor came out with the diagnosis. It took nearly 10 years because it's not one of those conditions that can easily found. And by the time the doctor came out with the diagnosis, I went through a bit of a, what you call a phase of denial. I thought, oh well, that's it, that's okay. You know, it's something that the doctors say, well, there's no cure for it, there's no treatment or cure for it. The real realization of what it means to me was the day that I lost my driver license, because it actually impacted on my everyday life. I lost my independence that day, and that's when it finally hit me what this condition really going to mean to me. I just very quickly going to share with you my winning principles. To start with, we've got to have a dream. When I was pretty young, I was only 12 years of age. I was still living in Hong Kong before I came to Australia. I was watching the Munich Olympic Games and saw one of a wonderful swimmer called Shane Gould keep on winning gold medals and gold medals. And I thought to myself back then, so, wow, I'm going to Australia. I'm going to be like her one day. Go winning the gold medal, stand up on the podium, sing the national anthem and watch an Australian flag going up. You got to have a belief in that dream. Got to make plan to fulfill that dream. And when we come across challenges, we're going to figure out a way around it. Before I start having this eye condition, I was having a pretty good career in the information technology industry, working as a computer consultant. I was also participating in various different ball sports. I play squash, squash. I coach a local softball team and play hockey and so on. But when I started to lose my sight, I have to look at alternate career choice, and I became retrained as a massage therapist. I also had to give up all the ball sports, and I actually took up the sport of triathlon, thinking that, well, I can still run and I can swim a little bit and I can learn to ride a bike. So then when I finally lost my license, I had to give up riding a bike, and I was a bit down and out for quite a bit. And a few years later, I had the opportunity to jump on a tandem bike for a charity bike ride, and I just absolutely loved it. At that stage, the Paralympic Games and the Olympic Game was coming up to Sydney for the 2000 Games, and I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, I can fulfill that childhood dream of mine to represent Australia and win a gold medal. Since 2001, I have represented Australia in tandem cycling until I retired after the Beijing Paralympic Game in 2008. In 2004, I was able to win on gold, 2 silver and a bronze medal at the Athens Paralympic Games. And in Beijing, the land where my ancestors came from, I was able to win a silver and a bronze. And along the way, in 2006, I was able to win 2 world titles and had the pleasure of wearing the rainbow jersey, which is a jersey that you're allowed to wear when you win a world title. This is Harper, my guide dog Harper. He's been with me for just over 10 years. When I go out to different places, he makes sure that I don't run into things, and he's pretty good at finding out places like, coffee shops, butchers. Harper! Come on, let's go. Good boy. When he's in harness, people not supposed to pet him because he's supposed to pay attention and work. But when he's off the harness, then he can be just like any other dog. Let's go to the shop. Sometimes Harper seems to know where we want to go, where I want to go. But sometimes he also has a mind of his own. If he want to have a longer walk than what we're doing, he sometimes take a longer way home. So I just had to be conscious about what he's doing. Because during the day I still got enough sight to work out shadows and things around me. But as soon as it gets dark, I have real trouble figuring out where things are. Good job, Papa. Well done. If I'm doing a big shop, I generally give my niece my shopping list and she does it when she does her big shop. But if I need a few things just down the supermarket down the road, I just take my dog Harper down there, and when I walk in, the staff that knows me really well, and they just get one of the staff to help me, walk around and get the items. So
you have a shopping list here. Do you ever write on it or?
No. I didn't even know there's a shopping list.
There's a shopping list on your fridge.
Is it?
Yeah.
When I do my grocery, I get my cans, some of them. I mark them with stickers. So, and I got a little reading things which is upstairs at the moment, and I just put it next to it and it tells me what's on that jar. Otherwise, I might put chili sauce in instead of tomato sauce. That's not very useful. After I moved to Canberra, I joined a fit club with females in training in Canberra, and all the women there are very, very encouraging, just to helping each other to get fit. So I decided to give triathlon a go. I can't swim on my own anymore, so I have a tether between myself and my guy. So it's a bit challenging out in the open water because you're trying to sort of swim along as well as try to not drown really, and be able to go the correct direction. Cycling was easy because all I have to do is jump on the tandem bike and sit on the back and pedal as hard as I can. And running, we just use a rope between us, and I run alongside with my guide. So it has been a completely new challenge for me, and I'm really loving it. There are many people out there who's now had opportunity to make the boast of their ability. And I'm really pleased to thank all of you here making a difference to all these people. Since I've become legally blind, I have gone through quite a bit of challenges. The first few years of me losing my license, I was quite down and out. But my experience over the last 15 years or so has given me a wonderful experience in life, and been able to overcome those challenges and enable me to become part of the community. I really love to be able to share my experience with other people, and hopefully I can help them overcome their own challenges. One of the motto I often say to people is, really it's not the challenges that we have to face in life, it's how we face these challenges that determine the quality of our life. So I'd love nothing better than to do motivational speaking and share my story, and hopefully I can make an impact for the people in the audience, and once again help them achieve their own dream and overcome their own challenges.